What makes France the clear winner for global tourism every single year? Nearly 90 million people visit there annually, and France is way ahead of other popular spots like Spain and the USA. Is it the jaw-droppingly beautiful scenery, the food that looks too good to eat, the super interesting history all around you, or the always happy vibe you find everywhere? According to the latest data from the United Nations World Tourism Organization, France has been holding on to the top spot for international tourist arrivals for several years now. In 2019, a staggering 89 million foreign tourists made their way to France, far surpassing the second most visited country, Spain, which welcomed around 83 million visitors. But what exactly is it that gives France this seemingly irresistible pull over other equally beautiful and historic destinations all over the world? Reason 1. Lots of variety. One of France's biggest attractions is the huge variety of things to see and do. Nowhere else on Earth will you find such a wide choice of adventures in such a small space. From the fancy culture and lights of Paris to the peaceful countryside of Provence and the rolling hills of Normandy, there are options for all kinds of travelers. The natural scenery is stunning too, from snowy Alps and Pyrenees down to the bright blue waters of the Mediterranean Sea and Atlantic Ocean. You can relax on a beach, go skiing in the mountains, visit famous vineyards, or learn history and art, without having to travel far between each one. Within one country, you can explore many different regional cultures, foods, building styles, festivals, and languages. The mix ensures visiting France stays endlessly interesting no matter how often you come back. Even after 10 trips, new places to discover are still waiting. Whether your holiday is about relaxing on holiday or active exploring, France has your kind of trip covered close by. You get beaches, mountains, cities, and farmland all mixed together in one beautiful place. This kind of variety will keep you coming back for more again and again without ever seeing it all. France gives maximum adventure for minimum travel time between each new experience. Reason 2. Incredible history and culture. France has over 2,000 years of history packed inside. It's filled with treasures for anyone wanting to learn about Europe's past. Important people like Descartes, Voltaire, and Victor Hugo, who changed how we think today, came from France. You can walk streets with 2,000-year-old Roman ruins or see famous places from medieval and empire times. Architecture also shows France's history, like the tall Gothic cathedrals of Notre Dame in Paris and Chartres. Castles from the Loire Valley are fun to explore from the Renaissance era, when queens and kings lived in them long ago. Almost 50 super special places are protected by UNESCO for being very important around the world. They are spread all over France. Every corner feels full of history and inspires new visitors even now. Reason 3. Amazing food culture. Food plays a huge part in daily life in France. Farming shapes the land and daily routines. Eating means as much to the French as freedom, equality, and friendship. Every meal is magical, from feasts that last hours to perfect snacks on the go. You can enjoy cheese boards, roast chicken, or pasta with mushrooms paired with mind-blowing wines. Each area makes its food using farms nearby and surrounding cultures. This ensures discovering new tasty things on every trip. The French love sitting together as a big group for long, multi-course dinners with family and friends. Food tourism alone attracts many people who love trying different cuisines from all over the world. Every place makes sure flavors represent where they live. Whether visiting vineyards, mountains, or beaches, special regional meals truly capture that feeling. Food remains one of France's most memorable experiences. Delicious dishes highlight the produce of each unique landscape or coastline. Regional cooking styles still shine today from history and community traditions passed down. Reason 4. Amazing art and culture. Art and entertainment have always been important in France. Over many years, famous painters, musicians, writers, and thinkers have made their art in France. Some of the most popular art ever comes from French masters. Things like the famous Impressionist paintings in museums worldwide and the book Les Miserables that people still love today. Places like Montmartre in Paris that inspired painters to be free in their art feel magical. There are over 100 theaters and many concert halls busy all year with shows, exhibitions, and festivals. You can watch quiet classical music or loud dance parties. France offers a rich cultural experience beyond any guidebook. The environment lets you feel how it shaped modern Western culture. The streets of Montmartre are filled with charm, with colorful buildings, charming cafes, and flowing artists capturing the iconic Parisian landscape. It's clear to see why this inspiring neighborhood became the muse for creatives throughout history. Reason 5. Gorgeous nature. France has coastlines on 3 seas in the north, west, and south, with landscapes inside from sunny vineyards to snowy mountains. It's incredibly beautiful everywhere you go. Experience rugged coasts and crystal-clear waters along Brittany and the French Riviera. Look at the pretty fields of the Loire dotted with fairy tale castles, or see the mountain views of Chamonix under Mont Blanc. Nature amazes you across France. Along the coasts, there are beautiful little harbors with colorful boats like those used for sailing and fishing. Small coastal towns have charming walking streets, delicious fresh seafood, and amazing views looking out over the water. Inland from the coasts, lush green vineyards cover rolling hills. The hills make a perfect setting for a day tasting wines and having picnics outside in the warm sunshine during summer. The vineyards and towns provide beautiful backdrops, whether enjoying the seaside views or spending time among the grapevines for wine and food. It's easy to see why these places attract many visitors along France's varied coasts and countryside. You can hike through flower forests, enjoy local food picnic style overlooking the Mediterranean, or wander peaceful countryside trails fragrant with lavender. Every trip lets you see nature in many ways. With over 1,600 kilometers of coastline, nature preserves and places artists loved for centuries. Your mind and body relax in France's nature embrace. Vacations here allow a true escape. Reason 6. Great tourism system. It's amazing how France handles so many visitors so well. For a long time, they worked hard to improve things like trains between cities, lots of info for tourists in many languages, and making sure locals are welcoming. Now it's easy to enjoy your trip. Fast trains get you anywhere quickly. Menus tell you what to do in simple words, and people are nice to travelers. There are also bikes to rent and ride by rivers, tours to learn history, and places to sleep for all budgets from big fancy mansions to cute little B&Bs. More and more awards and praise prove that France does tourism better than anywhere. Reason 7. Feel the magic. One big reason people keep coming back is the special feeling here that's hard to describe. Walking old tiny streets where famous writers found ideas, or looking at castles that look like fairy tales makes you think of old times. Charming towns, a relaxed lifestyle, and people happy to share make you feel like you're in on the real fun of France. Rather than rushing to pack in activities, taking time to watch the sun go down on the river, or hanging out at markets where people are chill is what it's about. With so many ways big and small to unwind or explore, it's not hard to understand why many want to feel France's magical spirit one more time. The place and memories stay magical for a long time after leaving too. Reason 8. Festival Paradise. The country hosts over 1,000 festivals annually, celebrating everything from medieval traditions to modern electronic music. The Festival d'Avignon transforms the entire city into one massive theater stage, while the Jazz Festival in Juan-les-Pins brings world-class musicians to the French Riviera. Food lovers flock to Lyon's Fête des Lumières, combining spectacular light shows with culinary excellence. The Loire Valley's Renaissance Festival lets visitors step back in time with period costumes and historical reenactments. Summer music festivals like Rock en Seine in Paris and Les Vieilles Charrues in Brittany rival the biggest festivals worldwide. Even smaller villages host their own unique celebrations, from truffle festivals to wine harvests. These events not only preserve French traditions but create unforgettable experiences for visitors, offering a perfect blend of culture, entertainment, and local community spirit. So, book that ticket, grab your camera, and get ready to fall in love with the most romantic country in the world. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and family, and we'll see you in the next one.